Good morning. We're here at the end of the Blue Heron mining camp, which would have been in its day Stearns Mining Company's Camp 18. But we're on the bank of the Big South Fork River over here to over that way, and we are fixing to start the Blue Heron Loop trail. So I think it's about 6.5 miles, give or take. It should take us by cracks in a rock. I think it's supposed to take us past Devil's Jump and then a couple other sites along the way. So we thought we'd take you along. Probably right now low 50s, not much of a breeze, and blue skies, so should be a good day. So we're following along the river. Still listening to the weed eaters, chainsaws, whatever it was that the maintenance crew was doing behind us. But we're walking away from them. A little bit of confusion. Right now it's a loop trail, but a lot of the things that we wanted to see, looking at the map, if we would have done the loop counterclockwise, we would have done those items first. And the trail's not very well marked to do it that way, so we're doing it somewhat backwards from our desires, and yeah, we'll see. I think we're heading in the right direction. It's not well marked. I got that tree branch. Oh, Lucy, you need to see this. It's really pretty. We're still following the river. It's a sandy bottom. Got some pretty neat little views of the river last few minutes. At some point, we'll be up there. And these things were kind of a trip hazard in the making. round. Yeah, I cannot zoom out small enough to see this, or to show you this the way I'm seeing it. But all these little erosion layers, and it's just really cool. Like right in there, there's some. It's a pretty neat little bluff face. Oops. My wife just found this and pointed it out, wanted me to make sure I got it. No sign. Looks like there was one. I'm thinking an old mine entrance. This is flat enough where little trolley cars could have came in and out of. Looks like coal rubble. Oh, that's pretty across here too. Check that boy out. And here's another one. Looking on the map, it looks like our little trail here is going to parallel the old railroad bed and what looks like a horse trail for a little while. So if this gets too strenuous for her, we have possibly another option. Although this isn't too bad so far. Around the tree. A few little glimpses of some fall colors on the left. Nice little tunnel of the trees. It's kind of a cool. I think we're calming down a little bit, so it's starting to be maybe a little more enjoyable. It's pretty out here though. And cool enough to where it feels good to walk, and when the breeze blows, just chill you down, cool you off a little bit, but nice day. So we're almost an hour in. I can't tell you exactly the distance we've traveled yet, but we just now came back down and paralleling the river again, almost in the river bottom. So we just came out of here, and I was thinking to myself, this is a nice little campsite for the backcountry peoples. And then my wife tells me that there is a fire ring right here. So indeed, it is a nice little campsite. Pretty view of the river. Yeah, nice little spot. It's pretty.
It's more than pretty, it's the most gorgeous thing.
There's a nice rock house. Alright, so it looks like we are starting our climb out of the river gorge. up there and up the gorge. Yeah. We're climbing at a pretty good rate coming after that ladder. This is I think the third or fourth switchback. Got another one coming up. It's been a good hike so far though. This is a nice little rock house too. Alright, this is nice. You got all these swirls. And underneath there is where we just came from through the rock house. It's a nice little bluff line. So, yeah, it's still climbing. Parked down low at the river. Followed the river for a ways. We're climbing up out of the gorge. And one of the few hikes that I think that we're ever going to do here in Big South Fork, where we finish on a descent. Just about everything we've done has done the descent first and finished it on an ascend, so this might be kind of nice towards the end of the day. Yeah. Thinking we need to go to the left, but it's kind of discouraging because we never did see a trailhead from the campgrounds. We're going to sit here for a few minutes and take a break. Well, we are very closely to following a road. I think the road that we drove in on our way to the campgrounds. On top of the ridge, so hiking's pretty easy and relatively flat. Hasn't been a lot lately to see, but we're working our way around the loop. Just thick woods and following the roadside that we drove in on. They do tilt a little bit.
Yes.
2 more miles, because we're parked underneath the tipple just about.
Excuse me, 1.9.
Okay, so here we go. She's having a rough time. Hear the train?
I do.
So this part of the trail is kind of boring, really. It's an easy walk. It hasn't been too strenuous. But not much to really see or ponder over. Hoping that we didn't pass it without knowing it for the Devil's Jump overlook, so I'm hoping we still have that to see. And the Blue Heron overlook, which is a roadside overlook. I don't think there's an intersection with the trail for that. So anyhow, guess we'll just make the best of it and see where the trail takes us. Hopefully there's just something along the way. Oh, all right. And just that fast, we found Devil's Jump Overlook.
What's that mean going to the right?
Yeah, here we are coming up on Devil's Jump Overlook. Hope it gives her a little bit of energy. The rest will be nice, but it's right in the sun. She's about ready to peter out, I think. This is pretty. Look, some colors. The breeze is nice. This is a nice overlook. This is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So this overlook platform is pretty nice too. It's out of all the overlooks that we've been to here, this one's probably the nicest built platform. They even made a little shady spot for you. Got this little guy just very well rooted to the top of this rock. It seems to be doing well. And we're working our way back downhill now. I think we'll be getting the cracks in the rock pretty soon. Just guessing, but I don't know. Another little set of steps. Show you in here in a second. Ooh, these are steep. Yeah, these are pretty steep. You can do it, Rue.
Yeah.
A couple of them are long steps. Okay. So having never been here, I wonder if this is a crack in the rock. I don't know. It's a pretty neat little thing though. And that there looks like a pretty awesome bluff line. Whew, I was getting worried. I thought that stairs was going to be cracking the rocks, but I'm glad it wasn't, because, yeah, we have now made it to cracking the rocks. Whew. Haven't seen this yet. This was on my excitement list for this trip. Oh yeah, this is better. Let me find a level spot to stand.
We'll come out this way, won't we?
Yeah,
Yes?
I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna leave my backpack. We should.
Yeah, yeah, this is pretty awesome. And I've seen a platform up in the middle there, so we're gonna go exploring.
Well, this is.
Got to see the red glow as the light's coming through here, Ruthie.
I see it.
This is pretty awesome.
Oh.
No, we are not coming back out through here. But
Okay, so I will keep.
check it out. We're going up right through there. Oh. Too much crap in one hand and then watching a viewfinder in the other. Okay. So we're going to head up through there. That's where we just came through. There's another little sliver right there. We're not going that way though. And then the way the sun is coming through this hole here, it's just, well, it's magical, really. That is awesome.
I would do it. Oh, shit. Can I do it? No. Oh, wow.
So one last look before we leave. That's where we came in at. That's where we're going, down into there, into the orange glow. And a nice little slot that we can maybe explore some other day. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off before I get myself killed. Oh, look straight up when you get down on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
No, it literally is a crack in the rock, isn't it?
Everything is wobbly. Oh, wow.
That's just a pretty awesome experience. Okay. That was pretty neat, that crack in the rock place. We're working our way back towards the tipple. It should be about, give or take half a mile. All in all, it's been pretty good. Yep, so this is coming to an end. There's some of the roofs from the structures at the Blue Heron camp, but we've just seen that little tank or whatever it is. Just stuff left over from the coal mining days, right along the side of the trail here. There's some concrete pillars. The infamous wash tub. Just wasn't expecting to see that. I'm going to head on, finish this up. And I'm just going to wrap this up right in here where just at the end of the Blue Heron mining camp complex. What you see here are just skeletal structures of where buildings once stood and what they represent. So we're just going to finish up here. I want to thank you guys for coming along, and we will see you next time.